Okay, we're back for round 3. As you can see, we've had a little bit of a problem here. The round had ended when I started rendering round 2. We were the last game to finish again. I started... Oh, okay. Right, okay. I almost timed out then. That was very awkward. Basically what happened was I got everything set up. I started to play. It sat on Do You Wish to Mulligan, and it sat there and it sat there. And I just... the client just froze up, so I had to close it, and I've logged back on with barely a minute 39 remaining before I timed out. So now my opponent has gone wandering off, thinking that I was gone. Oh, so awkward. So awkward. I hope this is not me timing out again. No, it's not. Okay, wonderful. Let's go. I don't mind playing with 10 minutes knocked off my clock every game. It's how I like to play. Alright, we've been around the block this draft. We've played against Azorius, we played against Selesnya, and now we're playing against Rakdos and Orjund. And Hellhole Flailer. That's one of the Rakdos cards that I like. What are we going to do here against it, though? I think Azorius charming it might be what I'm looking for. No. Let's get a Cellar of Songbirds down. And if it has to chump, it has to chump. But 4 damage, a 4-3 on turn 3 that can fling is pretty hard to play against. And the 1-2 from the Cellar of Songbirds is just expendable in my... Volatile Rig. Okay. Well, I hope we get lucky. Well, I'm drawing endless amounts of planes, which is fine. I think we'll just try and get lucky on the Volatile Rig. Okay. Penguin Lord won the flip. Oh, shoot. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Maybe I should have resorted... In my... I'm sorry. I am really not making a very good account of myself whatsoever in this particular draft. The problems I've had with Camtasia have kind of thrown me off my game a little bit, I think, and playing with little time remaining and so on and so on and so on. I know, it's all excuses, but a removal spell? Okay, I'm on 12. Another removal spell? Dreadbore, yep. We are done. That... wow. Okay. Mizium Skin and Dispel, I think, are the obvious choices to come in here. I think Paralyzing Grasp and Soul Tithe are just not gonna cut it here. Yes, I would like to play first. Well, as long as he's not quick, we should be okay. I would like to draw a Frostbone Weird. That would be perfect. This is Rakdos Cackler? Slitherhead, okay. Skywatch, well, that doesn't really help me. Oh no! The slithering plant skull slithers up and bites me. Well, I would have liked to play the Gilgate there, but getting the key rune on the table I think is a little more important. Has he got another land? Yes, he has. A swamp. This is a Hellhole Flailer? Of course it is. Why would it be anything else? That card is such a beating. Okay, well, as much as it pains me to do this, we will be justicurring the Slitherhead and the Flailer. Because Slitherhead is that much of a problem that it needs to be detained. Okay, Daggerdrome Imp. No problem. What else we got? We have me freezing up again. Okay, Swift Justice. Alright, let's just pass. Let's just pass. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Really? He's going to attack with the Slitherhead? I will quite happily just take one. Because it'll end up on the Hellhole Flail or Daggerdrome Imp. Tossing a land, drawing a... Oh. Well, I'm glad he doesn't have any green mana, but that could end up being a problem later. Another plains. Okay, well... Let's have a Skywatch. Skywatch will stop the Flailer for a turn, and it'll discourage the rest of his guys from attacking. And at this point I have no problem blocking the Slitherhead if he wants to attack either, because I would rather just get it killed, and then if he puts the power on the Imp or the Flailer, it won't be a big deal. Scavenge away, my friend, scavenge away. Oh, he's found some green mana. What do we got? Golgari Longlegs. Alright, well, that's yet another mana. I will pass the turn again. I have a Skyline Predator and a Swift Justice I can use here, so I would rather sit on these and wait and see what happens. This is Dreadbore. Okay, that's fine. That was the creature I least wanted him to put that on, I have to say. Okay, well, he's really clued up, because that Skyline Predator that I've got there is looking pretty miserable right now. Okay. Do I go for Elocutors here? Elocutors? Elocutors? Or how about Seller of Songbirds and a Stealer of Secrets? Maybe... yeah, maybe that's better. Well... yeah. Need to start hurting him somehow, and sitting with that predator. Oh. Yeah. I hadn't really considered that. That's a very big imp. A very, very big imp. Well, we're going to be jumping the long legs and taking 4. He'll go up to 21, but them's the digs. You know what? Playing this game is hard. I am enjoying it though. I think this format is very good. I don't mind Azorius. I think Azorius is okay, but I'm definitely struggling a little in the face of Rakdos and so on and so on. And okay, well. Hopefully this Swift Justice will take care of that imp, which it looks like it does. Awesome. And Sewer Shambler. Okay. Ooh, Elocutus gets a filibuster counter. Ooh, Eyes in the Skies. If I play my cards right, the Elocutors might actually stand a chance of helping me win this game. Okay, well, let's have some Eyes in the Skies. We'll make a copy of this. It's okay. Do I jump with a token? Seems sensible to me. I mean, he's probably going to scavenge it onto a Hellhole Flailer. Oh no! Oh, that was so silly. Oh, I completely was not paying attention. Yeah, that was a horrendous misplay. Okay, well, you live and learn, I guess. Yeah, that Golgari Longleg should have been blocked by the other bird, and I was not paying attention at all. Thrill Kill Assassin. Need more dorks. Misium Skin. Yeah. We're gonna have a problem here. That Thrill Kill Assassin is just not gonna. Yeah. Well, I can slowly feel the grip of this game disappearing because wow, he's just playing creature after creature after creature, and I have absolutely nothing going on. I'm sitting here with 2 spells to help me against removal, and it is only going to be... I can only take 5 more damage and I'm done. And that Hellhole Flailer is just going to finish me off. Yeah, I think the writing really is on the wall here. Okay, I have 0 good blocks. 0, none. The Elocutors. I'm going to have to keep myself around for as long as possible here. Yep, that thrill kill was going to get through, but you know, this is the only way I stand any chance of staying in the game, as it were. Nothing for me again. And yet another land with which to chump with. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't complain. I've had 7 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, he's had 9, but okay. The writing literally is on the wall. Okay, well, I have to double block the Annihilating Fire. Well, I have something to stop that at least. I have to double block the long legs. Take 2, go to 5. Okay. I'm not dead yet. Target creature you control. Alright. Good game, boys. Good game. I am horribly, horribly dead. Evil Penguin Lord has won the match. Okay. That didn't, you know, transpire in the way that I wanted it to. I honestly thought that my deck was good enough for at least 2-1. That is kind of my median result when I play Swiss. I do have my fair share of wins as well, but there are the occasions much like this where the old mediocre 1-2 kind of creeps out. Thankfully, I'm not a 0-3er, but only getting 1 booster on return for that particular deck, which I thought was decent enough, is kind of unfortunate. But that's just how it is. I thought my deck was okay. I think my lack of detain, especially in the early game, cards like Azorius Arrester and Inaction Junction, were just cards that probably should have been in my deck that I could arguably have taken over other ones. I think I got swayed a little bit by Collective Blessing and the Loxton Smiter that came around, which may have thrown my thinking off a little bit when I made some of my picks. I'll have to go back and go over the draft again and just see where I could have done things a little differently. Okay, well, I'm going to draw this to a close. If you've made it all the way through, thank you for your patience and perseverance. I know that first round was hideously long, and I know that these last 2 games have been a little bit underwhelming. in terms of how my deck has performed and how I've performed. But hopefully, this is a learning experience. Maybe the next time around we'll do a little bit better. Hopefully we'll try and play a different guild. As much as I don't mind playing Azorius, it seems to me that if you do not have certain cards, it doesn't really have a direction. I mean, take my deck for example. I had very, 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 very few 2-drops, and one of the key components to an Azorius tempo deck is having the Arrestas, and Crosstown Courier is not exactly that important, but it's at least another 2-mana 2/1 Shrieking Apparition as well. Liev Sky Knight is another one that you need to pick up for the tempo-ish deck. Or the other direction you go with Azorius is the heavy enchantment-based one, which is the one that I think I ended up playing in the first round. I mean, he had the ethereal armors, and I believe he had a knightly. No, the knightly valor was the second round. But from personal preference, I would much rather would play with Rakdos or Golgari and a mix of those two, or Rakdos or Izzet and a mix of the two. Green, white, and blue, white are just my least favorite color options. But at least when I took that Skyline Predator in the first pick, I could have gone Izzet if I needed to. And maybe I should have considered, how the Izzet cards were going around a little bit more. Maybe I just got too focused on taking Azorius cards. Alright, wrapping this up. Thanks guys, we'll see you again real soon. Questions, comments, leave them on the forum. Until next time, thanks very much.